Mods from the Crypt. Hello Skyrim fiends and welcome back to the channel. Today's Skyrim mod showcase on the PS4, brought to you by your old pal the Mod Keeper, is perfect if you're looking for a group of followers to add some spice to your Halloween playthrough of Skyrim. For you see, these lovely ladies would be dying to join you in your adventures, and that's because tonight's tale is a gem of a little mod I like to call aurllcooljay's female vampire followers. So in order to find this mod, you want to bring up the search function with L1 and then type in female vampire followers to the search bar. Should be the first mod that comes up. The name of the course is Female Vampire Followers. It is by the mod author aurllcooljay, and the mod description in part reads, important. You either need the mod PS4 Multiple Followers System or Ring of Following for Serina and Cordella to have follower dialogue. This is because of how dialogue options and voice types work in the game. Blah blah blah, you get the point. Some of the followers can also be married. Just remember to speak to Maramal first. He's in Riften, usually inside the Bee and Barb, to obtain an amulet of Mara. The video description gives more detailed information about each follower and their combat style. Refer to the screenshots above to see the exact location of each follower. And I do believe Aurl is talking about the video that he originally shot for it that is on his channel, that if I can find, I will leave in the description box down below. But of course we'll be taking a look at the followers in this video, which includes Drusilla, who can be found in the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun, Serina, who can be found in the Hall of the Dead in Solitude, Cordella, which is located in the Hall of the Dead in Markarth, Bethesda, which is in the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm, and finally Elvira, which is in the Hall of the Dead in Riften. You know, most people just barricade that door with a piece of iron or wood, but I see you went the extra mile, huh? Well, at least I keep the salesman out. So the first follower that we'll be taking a look at is located here in Whiterun, which of course is right here at this location of the map. If I can get the name to come up instead of my current location name, there we go. And she is located in the Hall of the Dead here in Whiterun, so hopefully I can remember where that is, as it's been quite a while since I last went there. I believe it's back this way somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's it right there. Yeah. So I need to head right here to the Hall of the Dead. Okay, so the first follower should be located somewhere here in the Hall of the Dead. In fact, I think that's her right there. It's weird. I don't know why the name isn't disappearing after I came through the door. It's kind of odd. Any case, there we go. This is Drusilla. This is one of the female vampire
like
followers, obviously, that's been added by the mod.
To me.
As you can see, she is reacting with multiple follower system. I'm going to go ahead and set her in slot 1 for right now. We'll take each of them with us as we meet each of the vampires. I do have multiple follower system installed. With this mod, you'll need either that or a ring of following for some of these followers to have dialogue according to mod description. Mod description also mentioned that the coffin that they're laying on contains their items. So you can see she's got a couple of maces, a glass dagger, a couple of soul gems, a couple of vampire boots, and vampire dress. Looks like the one that she is wearing. So you can find some extra items for her there. As well, we'll also take a look in her inventory and see if she has anything to trade. Okay, so she only has Drusilla's mace, which you can find again, yeah, in her coffin as well. So if you'd want to use the mace, you just take one of the ones here from the coffin. Same goes with her clothing. In any case, we'll go ahead and bring her with us, and we'll do the same with each vampire that we come across, and then we'll see how they perform in battle. I'll see if I can find like some like bandits or something. Okay, so we're located here outside of Solitude, and of course.
Papa, you're home. Could you give me an allowance?
You know, it doesn't matter. Wherever I am, they're gonna find me and ask for money. Any case,
what?
We're located here.
No way. With this, I could buy everything in the market.
Yes, good.
Wow.
Now take
Thanks.
this and stop interrupting my showcase. I swear, every time. In any case, we're located here outside of the Solitude Hall of the Dead. Solitude, of course, is located right here on the map. And this is where we'll find the next one of the female vampire followers. Well, you know what? Come to think of it, be careful around her. I don't really like the idea of you walking right by that vampire that I don't know. And you eyeing my kid. Hey, don't even think about it. Leave my kid alone.
Watch it!
You watch it, lady. Only vampire I trust them around is Serina. In any case, here is the Hall of the Dead located right here. Is that her? No, that's Drusilla. Okay, so the next vampire should be located somewhere in here. Now, the mod description did mention taking a look at the pictures to find their locations, but I just kind of wanted to look for them with you guys as we go. Speaking of which, looks like the next one is located right here. So this is Serina. Has a name and a face, as you can see, very similar to Serina. Also, oddly enough, is not talking. I'm going to go ahead and set her in slot 2 of MFS. I do believe Serina is one of the two that was mentioned by name that you needed either multiple followers or a ring of following for them to have dialogue, but oddly enough, as I interact with her, she still is not talking. Perhaps she's a strong silent type, I don't know. It's a very unique looking dress. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what she has on her person. So you'll see she has Serina's sword. She has 2 variants here that she has on her person, so she might fight dual wielded. That's really neat. Got like a glow to it. As well as you can find in her coffin, again, 2 variants of the blue sword with this glowing tip. Very cool. And red variant as well. As well as lockpicks of vampire hood, vampire armor, vampire boots, and then look at this celestial vampire boots with this like star pattern on them. Very unique looking, like what she is wearing, as well as the dress that she is wearing. So if you have a female dragonborn and you really like the way that this unique dress and set of boots looks, as you can see here, then you can get one for your dragonborn. That's very cool. In fact, we'll go ahead and take more of a look at her because it's kind of dark in here. We'll take a look at her outside because that is a very unique looking dress. Haven't really seen something like that in armor recolor before. Should have done that with Drusilla, although we did get a better look at her when she was trying to eye my kid up for a meal, which I had to put a stop to. In any case, let's go ahead and head outside and take a better look at Serina. That is a really unique looking dress. Okay, so there is Drusilla, of course, but as we come over here, you can see this has got a really unique looking issue with stop. Apparently not only the strong silent type, but she also just keeps on walking when I try to stop her. There we go. So yeah, that is really unique looking dress that we get to see for a couple of seconds. Yeah, good. Stop right there. Okay, let's try this again. So yeah, this is a really unique looking dress. I haven't really seen an armory colored like that before. Also, you'll notice that her hair, while similar to Serina's, I do believe is definitely longer than Serina's hair, so that's neat that she does have like longer hair. Also really nice that neither her or Drusilla is suffering from an annoying gray face bug, so great job, Aurl, on that. Very glad to see that their faces look completely normal. So the next female vampire follower can be found here in Markarth, my least favorite place to visit, located right here on the map. All the freaky cannibal shit, I don't know why it's in the game. In any case, if you come up this way, you'll find the Hall of the Dead is located right here, and the vampire is inside. Alright, so this one might take a little bit to actually find. If I recall, this place is kind of big. Again, the mod description does have pictures of their locations, but I didn't look at that because I just kind of wanted to look for them with you guys as we go. So let's see. Just a wall there. I believe that's that guy's private quarters up that way. I'll take a look up there if I don't find her around here, but let's go ahead and look in here. Oh, okay. So here is the next follower. This is Cordella. Very unique looking hair there, as you can see. And she is speaking to me, unlike Serina.
Lead the way.
So I'll have her in slot 3.
I'm right behind you.
And let's go ahead and take a look in her inventory.
What do you want me to carry?
Okay, so she's got several items. She has Cordelia's Warhammer, as you can see here, which has this really neat looking kind of like ice look to it, as well as a crossbow. Several different bolt variants that explode, doing different types of damage, as well as just some 30 steel bolts.
Lead on.
So, most I think we've seen in an inventory yet, as well as in her coffin. She's again got 2 of Cordelia's Warhammer, so if you like the weapon, you can get one for yourself here. She has also an Amulet of Mara, so if you would like to use an Amulet of Mara, you can find one located with her instead of having to look for it. She also has Ebony Vampire Boots, 2 of them, and Ebony Vampire Dress to match the ones I do believe that she is wearing, which has got a very unique pattern on it too, as well as she has a unique pattern in her hair and stuff. I've never actually really seen a face that looked like that before, not that I can recall. And again, just great job, aurllcooljay, because normally when they have unique faces like this, or at least somewhat custom ones, just like with Serina having longer version, or at least I believe so, Serina's hair, they usually have that damn gray face bug, but none of them do. Fantastic work, Aurll. Okay, so now that we have her here out in the light, let's go ahead and take a closer look at Cordelia. But again, she's got a really unique look for a follower. The hair color there and stuff I haven't really seen before, that kind of mixture that he's done. And I'm just so happy again to see that, just like the others, not a hint of the gray face bug. Usually if they're like the least little bit changed up from a vanilla character, at least on PlayStation, they get that damn bug. But here he's been able to make like unique looking characters, at least, you know, without the use of external assets here on PlayStation, and not a hint of the bug whatsoever. Fantastic. Okay, so we are currently located here in Windhelm, and the townsfolk seem to be the least bit worried that about a bunch of vampires into town in the middle of the night. In any case, Windhelm is located at this location on the map, and just like with the other female vampire followers, we are looking for the Hall of the Dead, which is located right here. Okay, so you guys have to kind of bear with me for a minute while I get my bearings here. It's been so long since I've been in the majority of these places. I came in originally when playing through the story and stuff, but unless like a Radiant Quest sends me to one of them, I don't really come back to the Hall of the Dead, so. But we know she's in here somewhere, so we'll just kind of look around, and depending on how long it... Okay, I was going to say depending on how long it is, I might have to cut some, but no.
What can I do for you?
Here she is right here. The fact that they lay on the coffin like that makes it easier to spot them. So this is Mathilda. And let's go ahead and set her in slot 4 of multiple followers system. And as you can hear, she is going ahead and talking. So
what do you want me to carry?
Most of them have, with the exception of the one. Oh, okay, she doesn't have any items to trade. I was going to see what items she might have had. Let's check her coffin then. Okay, she does have a few items in here. No weapons, but she has a spell tome of life force. Now, absorb life force, I'm assuming this obviously would be for the player. I don't think she'd be using that. She has 3 black soul gems that are currently filled with grand soul. And she has 2 copies of the white vampire dress that she is currently wearing. So if you like to look at that dress and you have a female character, you can get a copy for yourself in her coffin here. And of course, we'll take a closer look at her outside, kind of get a closer look up at her face and stuff, because she's kind of far from camera here. The way the light's hitting her dress there looks really neat. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll take her outside and get kind of a closer You know, I'd be kind of worried about sleeping across from
This is the Hall of the Dead.
Okay,
Someday
just checking.
Here.
Lady, you're sleeping across from a vampire that just magically appeared in your place. So if anyone's going to end up here, like I said, just checking. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pull... Where is she? Oh. I'll go ahead and pull the camera up closer to Mathilda's character model now so we can get a better look at her. Yeah, if she'd stand still long enough and face the camera for me to do it. In any case, would you stand still, please? This is what Mathilda looks like. As you can see, she kind of has just a simple white dress on, and hey, she's not wearing any shoes, standing out here in the snow in the middle of the night. I guess that really wouldn't be it. issue for you, though. Especially when you can do that. In any case, there is one final follower that this mod adds, so let's go ahead and head to that location now. So we are at Riften, which is the final location for a follower that's added by this mod. Riften, of course, is located right here on the map, and just like with all the other female vampire followers, this follower can be found at the Hall of the Dead, which in Riften's case is located right here. I've definitely been looking forward to being able to see this follower. Is that her? No, that's a dead body lying on a table in a place where vampires lurking about. Oh, great. Would you get away from her, please? You're creeping me the hell out. I normally hunt the vampires. The only one that I travel with is Serina, and now all of a sudden I've been surrounding myself and I'm up to my neck in... Never mind. Any case, I've definitely been looking forward to seeing what he's done with this follower, because I do believe the mod description stated that this one is a Khajiit, and I could be mistaken, but I don't think they had any Khajiit vampires in vanilla Skyrim. Again, I could be mistaken about that. I've been modded for so long, but I don't recall running into any back then. But definitely looking forward to seeing what he's done with this one. Where is she? It's a small enough area. How hard is it to find a Khajiit dressed like a vampire? Ah, there she is.
Yes?
So this is Elvira, and she will be the final follower that the mod adds.
Khajiit will listen until all the sugars in the world turn sour.
Okay, she is talking, but her mouth isn't moving.
I understand.
At any rate, I will put her in slot 5. But yeah, so all the followers are reacting with MFS and talking to me, with the exception of the one earlier, Serina. I keep wanting to say Serina. At any rate, she has a staff of fireballs, a staff of ice spikes, and a staff of flames that is in her inventory. And her coffin inventory, let's see what she's got here. Lock picks for a Khajiit, that's right on the nose. A staff of incineration, as well as a staff of chain lightning, staff of ice storms, 2 sets of royal vampire boots, and 2 sets of a vampire royal dress, which I'm assuming again is what she is currently wearing that you see right here. And again, absolutely no gray face, which is great because Khajiit can get it too. The Khajiit kittens that I have the gray face, unfortunately. But in any case, it's a little bit odd. She might be wearing, I forget what it is he calls it, but I know he's got some like mask part to try to fix the gray face, but it stops the mouse from moving, so maybe she's wearing that or something, I don't know. But in any case, we'll go ahead and pull her out, take a closer look at her, and we'll go ahead and see what they look like in battle, how they perform with the various spells or weapons that they have. I'll see if I can find like some bandits or something. But yeah, so let's go ahead and head back outside. Would you please get away from that body? Let's head back outside before they get me into trouble. Okay, so that is all of our female vampire followers that the mod has to offer, as you can see here. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at Elvira, now that we have her out in the light. If, like the other, she'd stand still long enough for me to be able to get the camera to her. So, as you can see, she is speaking vocally to me, but her mouth isn't moving. But all the followers then, with multiple follower system, are talking, with the exception of that one. For whatever reason, she won't speak to me. But again, her mouth isn't moving. I thought maybe she was going to eat there and we'd see if it would then. But it could be because, actually, if you look, you can see she's even got the fangs. He added the vampire fangs in. Really neat. But, yeah, in any case, now that we have everybody together, let's go ahead and pull them into a battle and see what they look like. What's that? Aha! Perfect! This is actually going to be better than the, I was going to look for. Okay, so we have a dragon right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with an attack once, just so that they start off. Oh. Okay, so as you can see, one of them has summoned. Where'd it go? One of them has summoned a gargoyle to fight with, and Cordelia is using a crossbow. We have Merwin, looks like shooting magic out at it. The deep vampire is using a couple of staffs and hitting it. I don't know, is that a werewolf over there? Where the hell did that come from? Or was, I can't tell, is that a werewolf or was I just seeing it was a gargoyle? At any rate, as you can see, they're each kind of have their own unique attacks there. But yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so that's why the one didn't have any items. She's got spells on her that she uses then instead of weapons or whatever. Not the others. Boy, that could use really well with the staffs there. Oh, they're pretty good too. Before it flies off. Yeah, good job of it's got more of the bodies. They're doing a pretty good job of hitting the things. Oh, that was a werewolf I saw. Where the hell did that come from? That's Drusilla's werewolf slave. Oh, okay, so Drusilla must have conjured that. I was gonna say, did one of them change into it? That'd be kind of weird since they're vampires, but no. Okay, so Drusilla conjured this werewolf right here, so I did see that a while ago. I thought I was seeing things. And then somewhere around here there was a gargoyle, that one of them. I was going to see who conjured that. I don't know which one did, but it must have either got that's probably what happened. I was getting ready to say it must have got defeated, but now it must be limited time, so it disappeared as well. But as you can see, yeah, they did pretty good damage to the dragon. The Khajiit especially was really nailing it with those staffs. That is one thing to keep in mind, depending on which particular follower. I got everybody here together, but depending on which one that you choose, some of them might do some AoE damage, like with that staff, so it's one thing to keep in mind. But in any case, here is one final look at each of the vampire followers that this mod has to offer. And they stand still long enough for me to be able to show them to you. But in any case, if you'd like to add these ladies to your follower collection, then download the mod, give it a try. I will leave a link to aurllcooljay's YouTube channel in the description box down below, and if I can find the video that he originally did for these when he made it, I will leave that linked as well. Thank you to Aurll for making this mod. Thank you to the viewer for watching this. And yeah, until next time, take care. Okay, I'm gonna splice this in. I thought I was done, but for my viewers, I'm having an issue with Serina. I can't dismiss her. I don't know what's going on. None of the options for her are working when I select anything. I have to cancel out the circle to even get out of the menu. I was finishing the showcase and going through dismissing the followers, and it's working fine with the other ones, but for whatever reason, Serina won't let me dismiss her. I don't know why. And so whenever I come across issues like these, if I become aware of them, I definitely let my viewers know. That way you're not in for a surprise. But aurllcooljay, if you happen to see this showcase and watched it up to this far, if you know the reason why Serina, for whatever reason, as you can see, I'm hitting X and nothing's working on anything. I can't ask her to trade, I can't ask her to do something, or even wait. The only thing I can do is hit circle to cancel out the menu. So if you know what could be causing that, why she seems to not be talking, she never has talked since I've been showcasing this mod, unlike the others who have. You know, any reason why that might be happening, please feel free to comment in the comment section down below. I will pin your comment. And as far as viewers go, while aurllcooljay is a fantastic mod author and I always trust his mods, please, know that they can't always predict when issues like this occur. It could also be something on my end. I don't believe it to be, but maybe there's some error on my end that's causing this, although, again, I don't believe it to be. I don't know what's going on with Serina here. But in any case, when I showcase mods, I do take precautions. If I need to, I can revert my save back to before I added them as followers. I could also take and just uninstall the mod with her still active as a follower, although I don't really like to do that, being as I don't know what to do with the MFS slot that she is in. I could possibly also go to watches the followers from multiple follower system and have him dismiss her, so I have several options there, but again, I did just want to include this for the viewers as well as Arl, because when I become aware of issues like this and mods, there's always the possibility of an issue, then I like you guys to be well informed and know of it as well. So, thank you. Take care. Every time I think I'm done with this video. Okay, real quick one to add in here at the end. I was able to dismiss Serina. I took her into an interior cell with me. I have the day spa located right behind me. I took her in there, and that seemed to have unbugged her for whatever reason. She still would not talk, but it did let me dismiss her. I dismissed her in there, and as you can see, she's going about her way now. So I don't know if that would work for you, if you had the same issue with her, taking her into an interior cell, but that is how I managed to fix it without doing anything more drastic.